my only base
There's
plate.
another one over there.
Hey Josh, what are you doing?
I'm taking my plate test in 3 positions. This is my vertical plate, this is my horizontal plate, and now I have an overhead plate. I like to work 2 plates at a time. I take my time on the overhead because you're in a weird position. The vertical and the horizontal you can do at the same time because you can switch around nice and easy.
Perfect.
So that's why I always run. Usually your vertical will get hot too, so it's nice to jump to horizontal. So, yeah, we're gonna start burning her in here.
Hello, love.
You got the remote?
What's up? Oh, good.
40.
Can I call you back here in a sec? 40. Josh is taking his plate. All right, there we go. Up. Up.
Up 5.
Up 5.
Up 10.
Up 10. Beautiful.
There we go.
That will work.
Now
Now he's on his own.
in this test, they'll let me move the plate. Sometimes they'll like literally mark your plate. I forgot I put this a little close to the edge to grind the bead. Like
Oh, good
I need to move it back.
Yes.
But so think about that. Like if you're taking a pipe fitter's test or a boilermaker's test, if you tack it, you cannot move it. I mean, I'll be able to move it forward. They'll have no problem with it. But think about that. Think about where you put your tack for your ground so you don't get arc flow at the top and the bottom of your plate. That will screw you over.
What'd you say?
This is just a scrap piece of metal I have, so just before I go to weld that next hot pass on my plate, I'm just gonna run a vertical up bead. Just get tuned in.
Get tuned in.
Sweet. All right, all right. Plate test is going good. I'll show you guys the progress and explain some stuff. So here is my horizontal. I have 1 pass left right here. I'm waiting to do it because I have my vertical up to do, and I don't want to put any undercut in there. So I'm just gonna wait until it cools down a little bit and then run a pass in. Now, so when you plan your passes, this bottom one you want to make it straight as possible because that's your guide. Because you're gonna come halfway, down the bead that you just laid and see how it falls right on top there. Now, if you don't come halfway down on your pass, it will have it'll look like this. If you looked at it from the end, if you cut it. But if you come halfway, you'll have a flat cap. So that's how you get a nice tight cap. This was done with 332. I filled it with 2 1/8 rods after I put a 332 hot pass in over the 60-10 rope, sorry. So now this pass, because I didn't want to leave too much of a crater there, because I could leave a line that I just couldn't penetrate in if I wasn't careful. So what I did was, as I was running that one, I was motioning kind of up here. I was watching the top edge of my puddle just tie into this bevel, so I didn't trap a trench there. Here it'll be just fine, but you could definitely, if you didn't come up high enough, leave too much of a trench there. Sometimes you can skate in a 332 up top if you do that on a horizontal, and then finish it off, and no one will ever know. But definitely watch yourself for leaving a trench at the top. That'll screw you over and you'll get stuff trapped in there. So then I'll just come across and fill it up. Then the other thing you want to do is I like to take something and make sure I'm positively flush everywhere. Because before you have somebody look at your test, guys, you can fix stuff with 332. Sometimes you can completely recap with 332 if you're barely flush. That'll save you. Why get looked out, on a test?
The money is there. I bet you have a glove right there.
Nope, we're good.
Good?
Yep.
But anyway, anyways, you guys, yeah, just like you said, I mean, make sure your test is good before you call somebody over there, because this is where your money starts.
Yeah.
You don't get paid if you bust a test.
Right, they'll send you packing. So if you can fix it with a 332, you know, fix it with a 332. Even if it looks bad. I mean, as long as you're over flush, then you're still in the game.
But make it look slick.
Yeah, make it look slick, but save yourself with a 332 if you can. Here is my vertical up. This should be a 3-bead cover with a 332, just weaving. I mean, I'm running a stringer, but I'm weaving my passes. So I'm gonna make sure I come about halfway into this one and stack it nice. I should end up right about there, and then this last one will just button it right up.
Get that out of my face.
Slickest root ever. Slickest cat. Beautiful. Why can't you do that in a piece of pipe?
I can.
Barely.
You never watch me do it.
Barely.
I never have anybody running my remote.
Barely.
See that down 10, up 10 action?
Everybody thinks you need a helper, but I mean, you don't get a helper until you get this good, okay? It's just that. It's that
That is
simple.
true. You should be able to, like,
Yeah.
Jake can weld without me helping him.
It's a struggle.
It is a little bit more of a struggle, but he can do it. And I think everybody should be to that position before they, you know, try to break out. You
That's
should be
word
able
of wisdom. Word of wisdom.
Yeah, you should be able to cap, bead, fill, without
You're
having-
gonna be by yourself anyway while you practice.
Right, and hopefully you get somebody to come with you on your test.
Yes.
If not, drag someone with you.
Yes. I will go with you. Don't worry.
Yeah. Eyeball.
Beautiful. Beautiful repair
Little
fit.
repair.
Yeah, dude. If you guys want to practice that, I remember I never practiced that.
Yeah.
Then guess who had to fix a couple repairs?
Every time you mess up practicing, make it an opportunity to learn how to repair.
True that. Fix that stuff.
Like I said on the 332, fixing your caps. I mean, we never got the test with a grinder. It was always a file and a wire brush. So you couldn't just grind out the cap. So you had to know how to fix it with just the rod. Otherwise, you're toast on the lookout. They'd look you right out. Get your bags, you know, you're going home.
Dang. No thanks, not my deal. I like grinders. There's a reason God helped somebody invent a power tool.
All right.
Files and stuff is caveman stuff. There ain't no reason for that. There ain't no point in that.
No.
Guys, hey, so Josh finished up his plate test yesterday. I didn't get the end of it because Cole came in and picked his test up pretty quick after he finished it up so you could go get it taken care of. But it looked slick. He did a jam up job on it. So hopefully, hey guys, when you guys get to this point and you're out here welding and you get to your first test, go in it, be a boss, and just go do it. You know, I mean, you've practiced for so long. I mean, bust it or make it, you have made it farther than 90% of most people will that want to be involved in this. They will never go take a test. Okay, you have done more than 90% of people that want to be involved in this. So make it or break it, you've already achieved something that most people will never do. So go make it happen. Keep practicing, get to the point of where you think you can pass the test, and then go take a test. So everybody be blessed. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget to share this with your friends, because it's how we grow and get to help other people. So anyways, everybody be blessed. We'll talk to you later. See ya.